So hi friends, your friend Manish is back, this time with some of the very important information. We all know that documents plays very important role whenever you are going to appear in SSB. Even many of the time it has been noticed that some candidates, they don't get chance to appear in SSB only because of some lack of documents. So in this part of the video we'll talk about the documents which are very important and which are necessary to bring at various selection centers. So the first thing, the very first document is your call letter of SSB interview. If you have got the call letter, you can bring that call letter. Now, sometimes candidate, they don't get the call letter. So in that case, you can get your name in the central allotment list or the SSB date or the list of the SSB date. You can get the printout of that page and you can also bring one government ID proof with that. Apart from that, if you have got a text message, you can also come with that text message and you can show at the various selection centers. Or if you have got the mail, you can also show the mail copy, having your name along with the name which is there in the date list of the SSB interview. So this is all about the call letter or anything which have been served to you for calling in SSB interview. Now the next thing is, sometimes if you are going for UPSC entry or in a written entry like FCAT, so in that case you are supposed to bring the admit card of the written examination. Apart from that, if you are going for like direct entries like TES and TGC, Army Education Corps, NCC, in that case you are supposed to bring the application form. Whichever application form you have applied, you must keep the photocopy of that original this application form and you can bring that. Apart from that, if you talk about the educational documents, the education starts from the 10th standard. So your mark sheet of 10th standard, your passing certificate of 10th class and your passing certificate of the 12th class, as well as your mark sheet of the 12th standard. Apart from that, if you are going through the graduate entry, you can bring the application, you can bring the your mark sheet of all the years as well as of all the semesters also. Apart from that, original degree is required. If you don't have original degree, you can also bring the provisional degree. So these all documents are important which you are supposed to bring during the selection system. Apart from that, sometimes it happens that you have submitted your document at the university for document verification, or if you haven't got like final result, the result is awaited. So in that case, you may get pro forma, an appendix which is being attached with the call letter. So now we'll talk about some of the very important appendix which also you get with the call letter, which is also being shown to you in the screen towards my right side one by one. So first we'll talk about the Appendix A, which is for the candidates who are studying in final year of their academic session, appeared for final year examinations. So it is basically known as the bona fide certificate, which I was seeing towards my right side. Like it is written that it is certified that so and so is a bona fide student of so and so university college and his result is supposed to be announced by so and so date. So this should be signed by the principal or dean of the college, principal of the college, whoever the head of the institution is, along with the place, date and the seal of the institution for those who are appearing in final year. Apart from that, if you have submitted your like documents, then Appendix C is there for you. You can also fill this document and you can also get it verified by the head of the department or by the dean of the university or principal of the college, principal of the school. Apart from that, if you're going through university entry scheme for pre-final year, so in that case you have got one more pro forma which you are supposed to fill towards my right side. You can also see this. It is certified that Mr. is in pre-final year of degree course. So it is basically a bona fide certificate or a statement by the university or by the college that particular student is a student of so and so year. Okay, and he has scored so percentage up to so and so semester. Then we have this certificate, one of the very important thing, this certificate that is for all the candidates. It is basically a certificate which is being like every student, every candidate is supposed to sign this certificate, so that you cannot claim in case of any injury, you cannot claim any kind of compensation, because the selection system is open for each and everybody, and you at your own risk is going to join the selection system. You are going to appear in the SSB interview. Apart from that, no claim certificate is also there for NDA and TES. For all those who are below 18 years of age are supposed to fill this no claim certificate, which again is like projected towards my right side. So these all the forms you are supposed to bring if you come under this category. Apart from that, all this thing I have told you is very important, but some most important thing is your call letter, your this 10+2 certificate, mark sheet, 10th certificate, mark sheet, graduation certificate, mark sheet, everything. Apart from that, a government proof and some 30 sets of photographs. That should be the passport size photograph. So if you want to know anything else about the documentation, about anything which you want to bring in the SSB and is it allowed or not, you can also comment in the comment section of this video. Apart from that, it is my humble request and it is my advice for you. If you are going for SSB, you should be prepared with all the documents and you should complete all the basic paper formalities so that you may not get document out in the SSB interview. I am on behalf of the Major Kalshi Classes Private Limited is going to tell you about all these things again and again in the upcoming videos also whenever I will be talking about the SSB interview, because somewhere it becomes very important for you to know about basic documentation, because everything is going to start with the document. If you are not able to keep your documents as per the standard of the Indian Armed Forces, then somewhere you are lazy, you are careless and somewhere not fit for the organization. So in this part of the video on this subject, that's all from my side. If you want to know anything else, you can also contact on the toll-free number which is being shown to you towards my left side in this video. That's 1800-313-2004. You can also visit www.majorkalshiclasses.com. Thank you very much, gentlemen.